Our city-to-city trips are something that was really something wonderful that I worked on in my career. Our trips are chosen for a number of different reasons. It could be interest in traveling to a certain area. We traveled to Atlanta because we were following, they're having the Olympics, and we thought that that would be an interesting opportunity to see all of the development that had occurred around the Olympics, and are there lessons that can be learned for Boston as we continue to develop ourselves and develop our waterfront in particular is something that we've been very focused on. In the Northern Ireland trip, we went so that we could see their port, so that we could talk to them about their communities, so that we could talk about their relations. And there were some really powerful discussions amongst women who had lost their children in some of these fights and wars that they have had that for a number of years. But what they've done with that is put together organizations to ensure that these don't continue for the next generation. And powerful conversations with women who have lost children are things that really impacted me and the others on our trip. So each of the cities has kind of had a unique reason for our traveling there. It has developed a sense of community. So people who have been on these trips time and time again, they are friends, they do business together, they work together. We hosted the Democratic National Convention, I believe it was in 2004 now, if I'm remembering correctly. And the impetus to go for that, to have Boston host that, came out of one of these trips. So the mayor, who is on many of these trips, put together this group of business leaders and said, well, I want to go for this. Boston can host this, and that would be a wonderful thing for our city. And that's certainly one of the many outcomes that has occurred through these trips.